really large clam. The largest clam we have in the Pacific. And this is the siphon, the neck of the clam is what it feeds with. And they bury themselves in the sand. And they are ugly, delicious. We always start the tasting with oysters and clams. In the ramekin is a ceviche made with Pacific Northwest Kumi duck. Directly across from it, very traditional Baja California bivalve called the blood clam, or pata de luna, prepared in a smoky chile bonita sauce. The two oysters today are both from Hog Island of Oysters in Tomales Bay, Northern California. The one on the right with the caviar is their Kumamoto Central caviar, chile costeño, red wine bitter sauce. The other oyster is their Hog Island Sweetwater. It's their signature oyster, and that one has a little Santa Barbara sea urchin and cucumber. So whenever we have these beautiful live sea urchins, we like serving them with the ceviche that is made in fish caught in the same waters as the urchin. Just to make our second course a really nice snapshot of beautiful product coming in from the Channel Islands today. And this is a Santa Barbara red sea urchin from Sea Stephanie Fish. Inside the shell there's a local line caught halibut ceviche from 805 Seafood. So local halibut and sea urchins. One that we have some fun with. This is our Bluefin tuna tostada. The base of it, the actual horn tostada, two of these guys. It's called a tostada raspada, and it's one of my favorite items that we make here. This starts off as a fresh ball of masa, hand-pressed tortilla. The masa is made right here in the Mercado, right across the way at Comal. And when we cook this on the plancha, we only cook one side, so we never flip it. Bottom cooks, top stays raw, and we do that so when we take it off the heat, because the top is raw, we can just scrape off that top layer of masa, and it gives us a super thin single layer tostada, tortilla at this point, that we then dehydrate. Now, these are traditionally from Jalisco, Mexico, and there the process is sun-dried, but it doesn't really work here because health department, small freeways. So we use a dehydrator, and once it's fully dry, then we fry it. And that's when it gets all bubbly like this. And it gives the tostada almost like a chicharron-like crackle, really, really unique texture and concentrated corn flavor. On top, we did a tartare with a local bluefin tuna. This is the end of our local tuna season. San Clemente Island bluefin tuna with a Sinaloa-style salsa negra, and then a seared piece of the belly of that same bluefin tuna with sesame seeds and avocado. chile bonita and the chili pate. All sliced scallops, olive chili, the fish pate, like sausages. No masa component to them. This is a not to pre-Hispanic cooking. It is a pre-Hispanic preparation where fish is wrapped in corn husks along with aromatics and vegetables and cooked in the embers of a fire. So we wrapped our local Vermilion rockfish. This is a fish by Captain Bailey Rake, one of our favorite fishermen. Wrapped in corn husk with hoja santa, squash blossoms, tomato, onions, some chiles, and epazote. And then cooked over the embers of a live fire. Underneath we have stewed ayapote beans, which are the heirloom ancestors to black and pinto beans. We have fennel oil and a little chicharron made with the skin of the rockfish. Our abalone tamale. This is a California red abalone from the cultured abalone farm in Santa Barbara. What we did is that we chucked these guys from live, and then we did a really soft, creamy Yucatan style masa colada, which was set inside the shell of the abalone. This masa is set when it's still in a liquid form. We dilute the masa with a seafood broth, and then as the tamale steams, the masa sets to this custard-like consistency, and the abalone is cooking at the same time. The sauce on top is a mole that is made with the pan-fried liver of the abalone, plantains, and a variety of dry red chiles, nuts, sesame seeds, and a little fennel salad on top. Spot prawns are one of the most iconic Southern California ingredients. When we get nice, big spot prawns like this, especially when they have the roe, we love putting these on the grill. So these are very, very simply prepared. We just butterfly the spot prawns, a little sea salt, a little garlic butter, to baste them on the grill, and that's it. We really don't want to get in the way of the spot prawns. Fire grill, just barber's style. This is one of my favorites, if I can be honest with you guys. This is our Dungeness crab taco. So we get these beautiful live Dungeness crab, pork fat, and we steam them in-house and pick the meat. Trying to use all of the crab, we use the meat from the body of the crab inside the taco, along with some smoked, house-smoked yellowtail and locally made chocolate cheese. And then we make a crab butter salsa matcha. So the crab fat of the Dungeness mixed with our peanut salsa matcha and it's drizzled around the plate. Little salsa cruda and avocado. You already had this fish once before. You had its head in a pate. This is the baja kanpachi. The rest of it, the fillet of the fish was poached in olive oil and finished very gently on the mesquite grill. Skin removed and replaced with slices of baby zucchini. And then the zucchini blossom that was attached to it, stuffed with a sausage that is made with all of the trim of the kanpachi, roasted oyster mushrooms in the raw salsa verde. The last bite today is churros with chocolate sauce and then juice.
따끈따끈해.
Working on